Okay, so I was working until I realized, like, hmm, I can actually do a blog without talking directly to the camera, but actually working, because I don't want to just talk. I like the idea of making a blog, but I don't just want to talk. I want to work, and this is my priority, working. So how can I do the blogs that I want to do without taking time from work? So I will actually talk while working and documenting all the process of how I make short films from scratch. So, okay, I recorded the first part of this. I am doing the storyboard of this gag, and it's and for some context, this is a short film about a group of Chihuahuas that died because of a giant air fryer that attacks the city. I'm not sure my screen. So look. I'm going to that corner. Oh fuck! There you go. Let's go. So, so I was doing a short film about a giant Chihuahua, three punk Chihuahuas in this punk city universe. There is a giant air fry that is attacking the city and kills these three Chihuahuas. These three Chihuahuas don't die, but instead they become like this giant mutant three-head chihuahua because they fall into this acid laboratory. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not pitching the short film right now. It's like I just brief context to explain what I'm doing right now. And the thing that I'm doing right now is cleaning these rough panels over here, and yeah. So that's the context. Right now, there is an epic fight between the air fryer and the Chihuahuas. Epic fight. Superman punch, pa 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 pam, laser eyes. And the thing is, like, this air fryer is too fucked up. It's too crazy that he actually cuts his own arm to keep fighting to defend himself. And the Chihuahuas, the three-heads monster Chihuahua, when they saw that the fucking air fryer cuts its own arm to defend, they are like, oh, this dude is crazy. So they are like scared, and now they are going to see what is going to pop out of this new arm that this air fryer is going to grow. So I put those rough panels in the background, and I put the clean ones on top. Rough clean, because I know that this is a storyboard and that eventually I'll be changing some of these things. So I have the three-headed chihuahua here looking at the whole of the arm of the robot, that something is going to come out of it. And they're like, "Ooh," and the, it actually came out an arm of this robot that have a bottle, like a bottle of alcohol. This could be tequila or whatever shit. So there is the bottle, and they're like, "Oof, it's not a chainsaw, or it's not like an electric plugs that he already like." Okay, more context, because it will take me a time to pitch this, and I'm working. So the two chihuahuas actually ripped off the arms of the air fryer, and out of those holes he rose like two crazy arms with a chainsaw and a rounded chainsaw. But actually he rose two more arms with electric plugs that used to attack and electrocute the chihuahuas. So this time, the chihuahuas, well, he cut his own arm to defend against the chihuahuas, and now he's going to uh, grow another arm. That is a better way to explain the story that I was just saying shit before. Cool. So they are like waiting, like which arm is going, what the fuck is going to grow from there? It's like open something from there. Book. There is a bottle of alcohol, and they're like, oof, just a bottle of alcohol. But actually, I want to do a gag in which he's like a bar fight. So he takes the bottle of alcohol and break it, and now the bottle is broken. So these have these broken glasses. They actually can stab the chihuahuas, and the chihuahuas get too scared because of this. The chihuahuas start barfing, and when the chihuahua barf, we see this vomit on the ground that is with purple color. It's like an acid. It's like it's like an acid vomit, and this acid vomit then becomes like the lethal final power of the chihuahua. So then they have this epic fight in which also they're preparing to war. There's actually the air fryer that is preparing to attack, and they both have this super massive encounter with laser beam eyes and the acid vomit. A lot to do. So let's see how much can I work on right now. Okay, full screen. So that's the shit. I'm using these OBS things. I'm making myself a little bit tiny here. Amazingness. So, where am I drawing right now? Okay, new layer. I don't care. Pop, pop, pop. So, this is like a rough. This is a rough. Get out of here. And they are like, oof, because it's only a normal bottle of alcohol. It's nothing more dangerous. So they're like, oof. But okay, let's draw. Boop, boop, boop. The ears are going a bit down. The neck also down. The eyes are like this. The hair of these two is like this. I'm trying to work fast. I will overlap this dude over here. You know what? I already made this mistake on the first video. So I'll trace. So I'll bring my character mold shit. Chihuahua project, pre-production, character design. Where are you? Where are you? Where? Oh. Come on. This is the character design of the three-headed Chihuahua. So the short film is called Radioactive Three-Headed Chihuahua. This is the old wrong spelled name. But this is it. So I have here the three Chihuahuas, and I'm working on this rotation. I have to change some things of this rotation, but this is the character model shit. This is the custom pose that I made first, and from this I came up with all of this. These are the three main characters, which turns into this huge character. So I'll grab this three-quarter view of these three head Chihuahuas. I'll copy and paste it here, so I can be a little bit more on model, and I can actually. The thing is, like, these characters are a little bit too complex, and it's better if I'm a little bit closer, not clean, but close to the final models, so I can establish the composition as soon as possible. As I was mentioning, these characters are a little bit complex, so for me, establishing the composition first is very important. I'll cut his ears on like this. So I'll put this over here. I'll make this bigger. Awesome. Come on. No, you know what? Fuck off. I'll keep it there and I'll draw it. Oof. So it's like oof. Oof. This dude. Awesome. Oof. Get out of here. So yeah, I'm trying to look at all the negative space around these characters, because otherwise, if I don't pay attention to the negative space and the shapes I'm creating with those negative space, This will look too messy. But also I cannot spend too much time on my drawing, so I have to draw with a little bit of detachment. So they are looking at the hole. What is going to appear? A new arm is going to appear. There's like, what the fuck is that? Boom! A new arm grows out of it. Is an arm with a alcohol bottle, and they're like, oof, it's only an alcohol bottle. But then, then this dude goes like this. Get out of here! Get out of here! Look at what this dude is going to do. It's going crazy. Wait. Okay. You get out of here too. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. Cool. This dude is going to. Sorry, guys. La concha de tu madre. There you go. Here are you. Amazing. So, the arm is going up. Pack, pack. The arm is going up. You know what? I don't like to copy and paste and move shit too much around. I'd rather redraw, so that's what I'm going to do. Come on here. Tuck, 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 tuck. I'm going here. And then I'm redrawing this arm. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. One, two. Ah! Get out of here. 1, 2, 3. So I have 3 lines in the arm of this dude. So it's like went up. These dudes stay over here. It's a little bit. It starts to get a little bit messy here with this movement up, but it's okay. And then whoop, and breaks that shit around. Fuck. So I have to disappear this frame. I'm working a little bit messy because I'm trying to be fast and just poop all the ideas that I have on my mind. And then, oh, what the fuck? No, 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 no. Wait, why are you? What the? Oh, I changed my. So here we have some broken glass. And then this sound of like bam, crack. This crack sound is the thing that wakes all of is the thing that wakes these dudes up. So I'm going to copy and paste this shit like this. And then I'll redraw on top of this dude and they're like, fuck. This dude have an eye like Gary from SpongeBob that goes out of the out of the head. Maybe the ears can also be down. And then this could be like this. Or maybe the ears goes up again. Yeah, maybe I can make them go up. I'll, I'll try to be closer to the character design so the ears actually goes up like this. So I'll trace on top of my mold sheet, just take them back around here. But this is a very destructive workflow. So I'm trying to be fast. Because I know that after this, I'll have to make an animatic. After this, I know that I have to make an animatic, and then I will redraw all of these again. So I can add motion, and I can know exactly what the fuck I'm doing here. And I'll know exactly how long each shot will be, so I can plan all the project, how long it will take. Up. Awesome. Yeah, like, whew. And then here, like, awesome. Now I'm making too much forehead here for this character, which have almost no forehead. I can make this character a little bit back to the back. And an S shape on the back. This eye is too high. This eye should be something like this. 1, 2, 3. And this is actually the tallest character, something like this. The neck should go a little bit over that way. Pop. Awesome. Crack. And this is looking a little bit down. Back. Awesome. I'm playing with this eye. I want to play with this eye a lot. So I'm going to do something like this. Cool. And then we will need a frame like exactly like this. Come on, where are you, frame? Pop. Fuck off. There you go. We need a frame exactly like this, but here, and with the bottle broken. It's super pointy. Or something like that. Maybe some liquid going out of it. And now they are like fucking shit. Maybe I can even bring this over here. And make them look up. And super exaggerate this. these faces. I can work with custom frames here. Mm, it's like these cartoons in which he raises the arm and these dudes are like following the shit, and they're like whoop. They have to whoop. And the ears are also coming up, and this dude is like preparing to barf. Not too much. Awesome. Back. And then here, I need another frame because I will cut in action. Come on. What the fuck is this? Get out of here. Pop. What is this? Get out of here. Come here. Oh, no. Get out of here. Where are you? No, you get out of here. No, wait. It's okay. All of these merge. Okay, I'll copy this. Copy and paste it here. And this dude over here is going to start moving, rotating to the other side. So it will barf to the other side. Now here, I will call my this shit again. Is I'll use this face to copy and paste on top. Pum. So the hair actually will go like this. Back. Where is it? Oh, here it is. I was looking, dude, I was looking for this fucking. I was looking for this on my on my little screen. It was behind my drawing. Okay, stop. So, what I was going to do? This dude is about to barf. So it's like. So it's turned in that direction. It's turning that way. Back. Awesome. Get out of here. And okay, cool. We have all of this. We have this. Amazing. I saved this frame. See how my thought process changed from this first draft that I did. Now that I'm cleaning a little bit these things, instead of going from this frame, which is this one but polished, this one is polished. This was the rough. I just put some faces in there. Instead of going from this that here is one layout, and going from here there is another layout, and going from here there is another layout. If I put the movement of this dog, of the rotating to barf, on this same frame, I don't have to show this dude again on another camera view, so I can just cut here to this dude already like barfing and vomiting in the ground. So I save one panel. Nice. Okay, cool. This dude. So here I want this dude to come from here. Now this is tricky because you will see how I go from total super rough sketchy to a final drawing somewhere. So I'll be like, this dude is like, okay, I need the model sheet opened over here. So I'll be like, going like crazy. I'll go like the hair should be something like this. We're having like an extreme perspective of the camera here on the ground, looking at this dude, I'm vomiting. So the camera is there. The head of this Chihuahua monster comes from here. The nose will come like this. And then we have the vomit that is starting to, some little splatters of vomit. But actually this head comes from there. So okay, get out of here. So this dude will go like, because I want to create two frames. One of these going to that position, so I connect the movement from here to here, and then the action. So this is like the anticipation. This is the in between of the movement, and then I have the. This is like the anticipation. This is like the reaction, and the other thing, the final, is the action of vomiting. So I will try to keep those three, but at the same time, I have to think about my composition. And my composition is that I want my three-headed Chihuahua over here like this, tuck, 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 which is my three-headed Chihuahua character is something like, yeah, something like this. Awesomeness. So this is the top, the lower, the bottom view, the side view of the torso, and here's the tail. And here we have the main dude, the main Chihuahua over here, looking at this dude. I'll make this smaller so I can convince with the sense of perspective of these dudes. I can have something like this, and then this can be something like here. Awesome. Now this dude I wanted to make more in perspective, so it will be something like this, and the hair will go like this. This head comes from this place. I'm trying to be aware of the construction, how all of this is going to be, how the character works, how it actually works. So the perspective goes something like this. Hitching a little bit. And this is coming towards camera, so it's actually bigger. Now, in terms of composition, the other heads could be a little bit more like there, so I can have a good silhouette through the entire movement. I want to have a clear silhouette. It's not like on my final one, but I want to have this negative space here, so everything reads clearly. My ground, there will be something around here. And what else? Some buildings over here. Tuck. The buildings are like fucking mess. We have fire, fire. We have smoke going out of these buildings. We have like more destroyed buildings over here. But I have to be aware that here I'll put my face, the head of the character here. So for me, it's not. Will be the best if I have some rocks here or some destruction stuff here instead of actually putting more buildings here that will just make everything look too messy. Awesome. So this is my rough drawing. Then before cleaning this rough drawing, I'll copy paste it. Wait. Let me double check something. Tac, 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 tac. Yeah, because if the head is going to end around here, makes sense that the body is a little bit centered. And the vomit is going to be here out of frame. We could have the vomit out of frame or here in the ground. I can have like splashes here, so the ground can be like around here, like the actual hole that is happening here. So I can have splashes here. Awesome. Yeah, I was double. La puta madre. So I drew all of this shit on the same layer. That happens. That happens. This is the process. So I'll grab this and I'll move it over here. Now I will lower the positive. I will lower the positive this and create a new rough drawing. It's funny because I'm going to keep the body at this in the same position, and the only thing that I will move is this head. So the head will be here, connected here, and the head is something like this, the super rock star hair. So this short film is about 3 rock star Chihuahuas, where they are actually not rock star, but it looks like a rock star. And I'll do a video why they look like a rock star, and you will understand why I blinked to the camera. But these 3 Chihuahuas are rock stars. And I want to make them look cool on each frame. I need to make this feel like it's suffering. Awesome. So it's coming toward us. Should I show? Should I show? It's funny because when you help a friend in the party that is barfing and have a long hair, the first thing that you do is grabbing her hair, his hair if I have a long hair, so the hair doesn't get messed with the vomit, right? So no one is helping this Chihuahua. No one is grabbing his hair. So it makes sense that the hair falls. If the hair falls, we will not look at his eyes, or this hair will be just hiding the eyes. So this is all the thought process, remembering scenarios that help me come up with logic solutions. So yeah, that is my logic solution. We are not seeing the eyes of this dog. So in the bar, cool. Awesome. Here we have one Chihuahua. Here we have the other Chihuahua. I'm going to do something. I'm going to scale up this round so I can put more details. Should I put more details? No. So now, right now, I counter my thought process and avoid wasting 30 minutes cleaning a frame that actually I don't need to clean right now. It's like an immediate counter. Awesome. You know what? Come on. think. Okay, I will put, copy and paste this exactly because it will not make sense if I fucking trace sketches. Awesome. Cool. Interesting. I need more frames here because they're like looking at each other. No. Yeah, here, the dude will keep barfing like blah blah blah, and they look at each other. They're two. So if we are coming from here, this camera down. Then we are coming from here, this camera up. This dude is dying, guys. That dude is dying. So we have this dude like this. He's like, you know what this means? It's like, you know what this means? It means that we can actually vomit acid. In this dude, we see like something like this. We can, this is too straight, this dude is too straight, this is like this. We can also tilt that. So you add more dynamism to the posing. Nose, something like this. Think. Awesome. Something like this, something like this. Am I drawing on top of? Oh, yeah, I'm drawing on top of that shit. So this is the top part of the head. This is the bottom part of the head. Cool. This is just a rough. Awesome. This dude is dying. No, you know, it's like finishing vomiting. Oh, no. Wait. Here, he barfs. Okay, he barfs here. He reacts here to the barf. So he's not vomiting anymore. Here's where he reacts to the vomit. So here we can cut to action, cut in action. Go up again so they look at each other. Yes. I really like that. You see, that's a mistake of the. That's a mistake that. So a mistake is that I lost the continuity of what is happening with this character because I started working on this order. But thanks to that mistake, I came up with this idea of like, would be super funny if this dude is still barfing, vomiting like crazy while these dudes are like looking at each other. But that will mean that after he stops barfing, these dudes, these this dude will be like, huh? Like, looking up to those dudes. And they are like, looking to the earth, looking to the air fryer ready to attack. So it's like they are looking at each other. These two characters are looking at each other. The dog is barfing, vomiting, and then he looks up. No, 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 no. I cannot do this. I cannot do this. You know what? Because here here on the frame that I'm missing, which I will draw immediately, otherwise I'll keep lost. But it was a good idea to explore though, huh? I really like that idea. It made me laugh, so that's important. Come here. What I was saying, this frame here is important. What the fuck are you? Okay. This frame is important because here is where I reveal that the vomit actually causes this piece of this part of the ground to melt. Well, the vomit is fucking acid, so it melted the fucking ground. And we have here, we need here the head of this dude over here. Tack, 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 tack. This multiply. So I need this. No. I need a quarterback view. Okay, I came up with a quarterback view because I don't have it yet. So this hole will be smaller, something like this. Actually, this can be something around in this corner, so all of this top corner I'll use to draw this character. And came up with a fast back view, which I haven't designed yet. No. So look, this is like a D shape, something like this, and I will use this D shape and cut inside of this here, 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 here. So all of these hairs exist inside of a bigger shape, and they create a flow. Come on, wait, put it on my, wait, come on, there you go. I create a flow every piece following a bigger shape. So if I'm doing like a rough pass later, meaning like if I am doing a quick animation that I need to move the hair, I will not go hair, but I will first go and move that big piece around and then break that piece into little pieces so I can have more control on the shapes. Amazing, huh? Cool. And then we have the frame, black, 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 black. And then I delete everything that is not important. Around this frame. Come on, la concha tu madre. There you go. Pack, 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 pack. Now this shit looks, doesn't look grounded. Means that something like this. Amazing. This is giving me stress. It's like a little tangent over there. So over there, also madness. Maybe I can have a little bit of like the street, some rocks of the buildings. Rocks, rocks. Stuff. More holes, stuff like that. Awesome. Well, I already almost cleaned that frame, so it's working. And then here, look. Here, I'll need another frame using this same frame, but if this dude, no fucking okay. I felt like I combined the rough pass with the clean, and I was like, no. So as I'm making too much stupid shit around, I start flipping with my shortcuts if I were animating. So that's a good practice. That's a good habit. Flipping even if I'm in Photoshop and the flipping shortcuts doesn't work. So the dude is rotating that way. Looks like a penis. Let's make this something like this. That's it. Up. And then I cut in action here, continuing going up. And then, oof, will be cool if I follow with the camera like this. So the head is coming up, and the camera is going up too. So it will be something like this. Awesome, and the camera goes up with the head movement. That means that these two characters goes down. Awesomeness. Come on. Someone told me one day I was showing him one animation that I did, and told me like, dude, told me like, dude, when you're moving cameras work so like the eye of the audience. So the camera not only moves like this or like this, but also the camera follows the character. Sometimes the camera does some arcs. And I was like, what the fuck? And that stuck in my mind. And I told that to a mentor, and I was like, hey, dude, this dude told me this, and I really like that. Oh yeah, yeah, it's super cool. It is even cooler when you delay a little bit the camera. When you delay a little bit the camera, and he was like, yep. If the camera goes after the character, because actually when you're recording someone and the person move, the camera follows the character. So it's not like the character anticipates the movement of the character. The camera doesn't anticipate the movement of the character. So the character move, and then you move the camera, and that was very interesting. That was very interesting, and that's something that I was like, okay, okay, okay. I want to play that here. I want to play that here. Pop, 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 pop. Awesome. So I will clean these 4 frames right now. I'll clean these 4 frames, and then I'll call this done. Pop, 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 pop. Awesome. You know what? I think I only have to clean one and then just copy and paste. Yep. Awesome. Buck, buck, buck. So how do I clean this shit? I lower the opacity, and then I clean. Flip horizontal. Okay, wait a second. Wait a minute. Wait, this dude goes like this. The order of this dude. This dude goes in here, and this other dude goes like there. Amazing. Awesomeness. Amazing. Awesome. Okay, cool. Wait. Okay. So, I want to accelerate this shit. So, this goes like this. This goes like this. This like this. It's like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm looking at building these type of shapes, in which I start with a super little gap in one corner and a wider gap, a thin gap in the corner and a wider gap or a bigger gap in the other corner. So I can have this sense of movement, of direction on every shape that I create. You see? Even in every shape, on every shape. Like for example, I can look at this shape here, going this way, right? But what if I do this? Boring, stupid, awful. This is super symmetrical. This is, what the fuck is that? Compare this shape with this shape. This is like a blade. So those are the things that I have in my mind when I'm designing shapes. So I can design shapes, super appealing shapes. Nose. See, I'm making this huge shape here, but I am actually cutting this shape something like this. Oh, and I shouldn't spend too much time on this because I need to move faster. But it's cool because I wanted to share that with you. Ah, this is awful. I have to draw through here. Beautiful. And then from here, and then here, where's my character? Here's the character. So I have a smaller here, a thinner here, and a bigger here. This is like thick and big, and this is like thin, medium, and this is small. Oh, amazing! Yeah, I don't like it too much, but I'll not waste too much time. It's working there. Keep moving. So from here, we have these head super straight like this. These other like this like this like this. And then we have the body. Now the legs of this dude, how it works. Fucking dogs. Why they are not humans? I have to think about different anatomy. Wait. Think, Henry, think. Amazing. So guys, I have to use my brain for a little bit. And it worked. No, I don't like it. I'll do something like that super fast before I go mad. And then here I have something like this, 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 and then I can one line that way. Amazing. And then I can also add the other one here. Amazing. Let me flip this shit, cause edit. I cannot figure out the shapes. I have to flip this. Flip horizontal. Now we're talking. Now that is where it didn't make sense. This leg comes from here. And here it comes from here. Now everything makes fucking sense. Awesome. Okay, so so it goes like this, it goes like this, it goes like this. Fuck. I will not see any of that, so. Am I seeing now? I'm being a little bit sketchy here. Now I'm going to take all of this and paint this with purple, because this is an important shit that I want to differentiate from the other drawings. Because this will be glowy, grotesque effects, whatever. So this will go like this. And this will go like this. The other legs, I'll just draw a simple silhouette, which is bothering a bit. Maybe I can do something with opacity later. Also, then I'll bring these other dudes. This head come here, and I will put it here. Come here, put it here. Awesome. Go out of here. And then I'll reduce the opacity. And I'll come here. They'll be like, what the fuck? Ta-da-da-dang, ta-da-da-dang. I'm seeing the pixels. Oh shit. And I'm trying to draw like super super small so I don't get lost in fucking details that I don't need to clean right now. Because I know that I will draw all of these frames again during the animatic. This looks like the fucking alien from Futurama. Awesome. Now I'll do a super fast layout with my beautiful non-existent layout skills. Fuck. Like for layout, I just try to think about shapes the same way that I think about the fucking characters. But this is not my strength, and I have wonderful friends that love to do this and are super good about this. And they help me on the layouts for my short film, and I love them very much. Amazing. Spectacular. Fire, more fire, fire. Awesome. You know what? I want this angle to be down. There you go. Now we're talking. And then I need some lines here to feel like this dude is stretching. Now, look. Look at this. What shape do you look here? A boring, stupid shape. So how you fix a boring, stupid shape? Crazy, huh? Crazy, huh? It's like direction, force everywhere. Amazing. I cleaned that thing. I'll put a frame around this. Awesome. Now, look at this magic. It's magic. I'll copy and paste this here. Then I'll take this, lower the opacity, enable this again, erase everything over here, and oh, that perfect. And now here I have to draw the entire body of this character. So this is something like this, because I want the legs to be super spread up. So now that I'm looking at this better, I can see something like this happening around here. Some foreshortening, something like this. And now this is something like this. Wait, fucking ducks. This can be something like this, overlapping here. Then something like this, back. I try to create these directional forceful shapes everywhere. Like you see, this is super almost symmetrical, so I'll just taper that a little bit towards that part. Amazing. And then something like that, something like this. And then this dude, I can push the head of this dude a little bit more towards camera. Awesome. Beautiful. Now I have to go to this dude's face And the hair will follow something like this. This goes like this. The mouth will be something like this. The nose will be something like this. I can exaggerate here or something. I need more cheek here, so I'll make this a little inside so I can have this other shape overlap the hair actually, and then the neck coming that way. Let's see. Where is it? Where's the rough? Where's the rough? There you go. Where's the clean? Where's the clean? There you go. Time to clean. So, look. Look at this shape. Look. So, all my head, I'm like looking at that shape. Like I'm looking at shapes. I only fucking focus on shapes. Look at this shape. Look at this shape. Look at this shape. A little bit awful. But look at this shape. Amazing. Look at this shape. Look at this shape. Look at this shape. That's my fucking character. So, after playing for a while, I will just... Those are the shits that are inside of my mind. Like, those are the things that I see. When I look at this rough sketch drawing, I'm actually looking at these shapes. I'm like figuring out all of these shapes that exist within my sketch. It's like when you're looking at the clouds, and you see all of these weird shapes and it's like, wow, dude, you see that? There's a frog. Oh shoot, you see that? That's another shit. The same shit. Like for me, my sketches are like clouds, and I find the characters and the poses within those clouds. Crazy, huh? Wait, what I have here? Why do I have here? Okay, what is for? Okay, a new layer. So let's see how this character looks. 2, 3, 4. Focus. There you go. But I also have to look at my model shit. So I am aware of... I'm trying to be aware of the character model. No, Buddha. No, I'll not put some teeth there. Should I put vomit or no? Nah. Let's get rid of this frame. Back. It's like that movement. And this will change completely during the animation process, even during the animatic. But this is a good starting point to figure out what the fuck I'm going to do. Amazing. Oh, the tail. Get out of here. Get out of here. Mm-hmm. This looks better. I needed to change these lines so it actually feels like it's moving down, because before it was like actually looking like this direction, and I want to make this feeling of going down, so I might just take this. Do something like this, so this shape, I can even push this maybe. No. There you go, something like that. So it's turning and then so I can put a little bit of and then vomiting over here. So the construction of this shit goes like this, goes like this, goes like this. This head goes like this. So this shit should be something like here. I shouldn't be spending too much time here, but I just want to have a beautiful drawing that makes sense. Awesome. So I have my two frames there. What the fuck is this? Come here. Oh, oh. Awesome, awesome. Okay, I don't need this anymore. Pack. And now the only thing that I have left is to clean those frames. And then once I clean those frames, I will call it. I'll call this gag done. So let's see. Let's see how this looks with the entire board. Where's my board? Here's my board. So this goes here, and let me lower the opacity of this a little bit so I can organize this better. So the robot cuts his arm, new arm grows, is a bottle of alcohol. Everyone's like, oof. Then he breaks the bottle of alcohol and he's a fucking broken glass. And this dude is like, and comes here, a la concha de madre, comes here. Let me put some space so I can align with the other boards. So this dude comes here, vomit, and then looks up. Then look, vomit, and looks at the vomit on the ground, which is acid. They discovered they have a superpower of vomiting acid. So all of this is supposed to be, you know what? I can do this super fast, doing something like this, like this, and then like this, and then I'll move this a bit. Pack, and then it's selected, and then I paint this. Awesome. I will do the same shit here later. So yeah, the story goes like this. Now I have to move. I have to move all the panels. So when I'm doing this storyboard, sometimes I am adding more panels to tell the story in a better way. So when I do that, I have to move everything around again. And just because I'm working rough, I don't care. I don't care even to align these panels. I'm just rough, experimenting, experimenting, and yeah, giving me the chance to work a little bit in a messy way, so I can have the freedom to keep exploring, even though I'm trying to wrap up the storyboards and do some clean, rough drawings. So yeah, this is it for today. Well, I'll keep working until later tonight, but I just wanted to record this and make this my first vlog. And yeah, see you next time. Bye. What the fuck I'm recording here? La puta madre.